this far.
How's it going, besties? I thought the thing I forgot was to have good content. No, was to update Nightbot to not say meow anymore, because I changed. Nightbot's supposed to say, oh, you should follow or whatever. I don't know why I still have it, to be honest. I've gone through phases where it's like, I at the start I had like a lot of them, and then it doesn't like nobody has ever followed, I think, because Nightbot said follow, right? So I don't really know what the utility is of having Nightbot do its stupid little thing. I've thought, but I mean, I guess it's probably worth. I mean, like every hour isn't really that much of a hassle, right? Like that's just kind of whatever. But yeah, no. And the reason I didn't stream. Oh, hi Rosie, you heard me talking. The reason I didn't stream is both for the artistic integrity. You know, the meow stream that totally happened. You know, I really should have thought, like, you know, do you think that, am I aware that the meow stream happened? In a way, I've made it meta by discussing, you know, the sort of, you know, impact of the meow stream on my own psyche. If the meow stream even was real, but of course by talking about was it real, that kind of implicitly acknowledges that it was real. Anyway, meow. I think I'm going to play Factorio. It's that or EU4. I've been playing a lot of EU4. I've played many hours of EU4. Oh, I'm just realizing I'm not starting soon this whole time. It doesn't really matter, because I'm going to be Scuff Cat. Because I didn't feel like putting a lot of work into my stream. Because putting work into my stream couldn't be me. Dies. Yeah, I kept the meow redeem. What Fight Club paradox was that? Meow. You know? Yeah, I mean, I figured I might as well keep. To be fair, it could get very annoying though. I don't think there's actually a time limit on the meow redeem, to my knowledge. I think the meow redeem is infinite. So we should be. I think it's spammable. Yeah, no, it's spammable. Maybe I should put a time limit on that. Perhaps that would be wise. Let me do that real quick. I hate that I keep like it does nothing. No. Technically it's supposed to make me meow, but that's a lot of work and I don't really feel like putting the work in. Okay, there we go. That's a lot better, I think. I just tried, oh shit, I forgot you can see that. Oops. Don't worry about it. But yeah, no, it does absolutely nothing. Vibe check. The vibes are alright, you know? Every time I don't stream for a period of time, like a week, I'm always afraid that like no one's ever gonna show up again, and like my stream's gonna die, and then I'm gonna cry. Which I think is probably an irrational fear. Although obviously based, I mean, it's sort of, there's a momentum to any project that you work in, right? I can leave if you want. I would cry. I would cry. You know what? I join your fucking voice call. I bet you're in a voice call right now. Hey, nerds.
Right.
Oh, hi.
Haha, get nay-nayed on. I left before you could respond. I bet you weren't expecting that, were you? You thought you were all safe. You thought I didn't know that you were in a voice. Of course I knew. I know everything, because I'm a fucking cat. Yeah, I need to add a time limit. Got the fuck off, Ed? Huh? Yeah, bestie? I don't know what that means. Actually, I don't think I can add a cooldown. I think I need to get rid of the Meow Redeem. I think I have to get rid of the Meow Redeem, I'm sorry. To be fair, I don't know if I really have to, because, like... I mean, I have the Hello Redeem, and nobody's ever spammed that before. If it becomes a problem, actually, I have a feeling people would spam it. Because it's like, nobody's gonna spam hello, right? You know, at least, like, regular people, but I could see regular people being like, huh, what if I spammed meow? You know? It's sort of like the few who ruin it for the masses. Often I am the few, often I am the masses. I don't know if others relate to that, or if that's just a me thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do Factorio. I might as well. I don't do enough well, to be fair, I took a prolonged break from Factorio. Factorio, I almost just misspelled Factorio. It's frustrating me that I can see the cat. What happened to the yeeting? When I'm Scuff Cat, I can't do the yeeting. I mean, I theoretically can, it's just a hassle to have it turned on. Hello, Araxka, how's it going, bestie? Also, it's pretty hurtful for you to say that about bad Torio. I mean, Factorio. Oh, fuck. Oh yeah, autosave. I know what that autosave is. Let's see. Wait, I mean, I don't know what the autosave is, because I have no memory of the incident. It's funny, because the incident isn't real. It's because I have bad taste, do you? Do you have bad taste? Oh, I thought you said I have taste. No, sorry, I misread that. That's really funny, actually, that I read that incorrectly. I saw bad Torio, and I guess my silly little monkey brain was like, it's because I have bad taste? Because I'm very smart. I don't remember what I named the save of the Ribbon World. I have a lot of saves, as I've discussed many times. I've started labeling them, but I don't remember what. Hi, Eater Project. How's it going, bestie? How you doing? Meowdy, as they say. I have some deranged titles in here. Guess what? It's Rob Ott Time Boy. What was that from? That is from .01. I think that's from like probably 5 or 6 years ago. Jesus Christ, I hate that a lot, actually. I have bad taste since that I can taste bad, and your fact Oreo is one of them. That was a clever retort. You really nay-nayed on me with that one. Ignore that. I mean, I need you just vibing after work. I feel that. That's exactly what I'm doing. I've had a busy couple of days. I don't like that, like, I keep going, no, you know? Okay, no, now it's working pretty well. I just need to talk louder. You see how there's, like, oh, you can't see the sensitivity bar. Okay, well, fuck. I wish I could make there be more, like, not momentum is the word. Maybe it is momentum. Elasticity, maybe? It's like, because I don't like when he goes... Actually, I can probably do it like this. I hate when he does that. It annoys the hell out of me. I just need to, like, cover him up. You know what I'm going to shrink him so I can't see him. Okay, I'm shrinking him right now. Okay, you're going to be really small. I'm not going to be able to see you. Actually, I'll cover it. I'll cover it with fucking Discord. Oh my god, I'm a genius. I'm literally the smartest cat alive. Hello, Lencio. How's it going? Or Meowdy, as they say in the industry. Okay, there we go. That'll annoy me less. If it annoys you, then I'm sorry, and I'll blow up and die. I don't remember what I named this. I feel like Ribbon World has to be in there somewhere. I can check the saves on Factorio if I have to. Is it vanilla? No, vanilla is... That was when I briefly went back to the vanilla save. Hey, shower sim, want to say hi? Have a good shower, bestie. Don't use all the hot water. I use all the hot water. I'm terrible. I'm a monster. Y'all wanna know what happened to me yesterday at like 4 in the morning? My bathtub didn't drain. At the drain, I don't know what happened exactly. But it wasn't draining. So I had like some cold water in there. And I had to get a fucking cup and a bucket. And I spent 20 minutes shoveling water out of the bathtub into the bucket. And I had to go dump the bucket. Oh yeah, it was really something. I'm gonna have to look up what this is called, because I'm not seeing it. Try a plunger first. I don't want my fucking nasty ass plunger in the bathtub. That's grody. I thought about that, and I decided it was gross, and I would rather do the manual labor. Oh, to make a siphon? What the fuck is a siphon? I read about the fucking drain snakes. I don't have one of those though. Yeah, pipe snake. Long hair clogs the drain constantly. Yeah, you know, I used to have longer hair, but I don't have long hair anymore. Not that it was like that long. This is kind of a jam, actually. What is this? This is called Much Wow So Space, and the image is a Doge. Hair clogging the drain. It is unfortunate. It is nasty to clean as well. Okay, I gotta open the factorio saves. What the fuck? This is kind of a bop. A drain garden, it still clogs it? Dang, that's unfortunate, bestie. I have this issue. I use this cool soap. It's called African soap. But like it's like dark brown and it stains like the shower and the bathtub. But it's great because I have terrible skin. I mean, I guess cats have skin, right? Nobody quote me on that. Nobody write a quote. I guess cats have skin, right, Dr. Von Kitty? I always go to Factorio Zone, which is like this free website that hosts Factorio servers for you, because it'll open. It was Meow Cat Ribbon World. How the fuck did I expect to find that? I don't know. I'll send you the brand. Let me see. Cats indeed do have skin. You're so right. And I'm so glad you had the courage to say it. One Piece Anime Marathon must look with streaming. Have fun, bestie. Okay, I'm searching and I'm not finding the brand I use. I swear it's real. Okay, I'll go into my order history. Remember when the cat was playing Factorio? What a world we lived in when that was true. Remember when I had hope for the future? Remember when I was happy? One Piece? She's rewatching the whole show right now. Here we go. Oh, they changed the packaging since I last bought it. Here you go. That's the soap I'll post it in a live channel too on Discord. But it's really good soap. Oh, they did a VR overhaul of Phasma. You know, I still need to do. I've been lazy. I keep telling myself I'm gonna do it and then not doing it with VR chat. I literally have a cool model that I'm unable to use currently. Doo-doo soap, you know it. You know I'm using the doo-doo soap. You know we out here using the doo-doo soap. You know we're using the doo-doo soap. Here we go. VR chat with you and get you leveled for it. I know. I've just been lazy. The problem is okay. I'm gonna be honest. I have an addiction to U4. It's all I want to play right now. My problem is I don't. You know what's funny? I actually went through a couple year period in college where I didn't play video games like at all because I had a lot of other stuff going on. I just didn't have, I don't know, the willpower for some reason. I know it's weird to say I don't have the willpower to play fucking video games, but I really didn't for like pretty much a year long period. And then through the pandemic, I got back into it, and then of course started streaming. EU4 mode for VR chat? I highly doubt it. I was thinking today, I was watching that chess video. You should watch it if you haven't already. I posted it in Media Dump. But a guy programming a chess game, including like a rudimentary AI. And I was thinking like how you know, different layers of complexity in games. Like EU4 is a very complex game, right? And you're trying to train an AI to do that, which is what Splitgate VR would be very cool. That's not real though, right? Like there is no Splitgate. Oh, I got pretty far in this, didn't I? I made a pretty good project. Stopped playing video games for 8 years. Wow, that's crazy. I can't say I've ever stopped for that long. I mean, I played them a little bit, I would say, but I mean, it was kind of like a very minor amount of playage that I did, especially in like late 2018 through like most of 2019. But of course, when the pandemic happened, I actually got back into Age of Empires 2. And that is kind of what, and I mean, that's what got me into Twitch, right? I started watching Age of Empires streamers. I'm having a hard time focusing right now. I don't know why. I need to set a baseline for what I need to be doing right now. I mean, I have copper, I have iron. I can probably go ahead and make green science, right? Did I do one a second? On guitar, stop. Games. Oh, that's fair. That is absolutely fair. You got really like, yeah. I mean, I had a big organization I did in college that I dedicated a lot of my money and my life to, which was in retrospect a mistake, as those things often are. But it was a competitive thing, right? Not like sports, but it was kind of like a sport, and I competed and I got really into it, and I was very fucking good at it. Tragically. I just saw green circuits and I about started crying, but then I remembered that it's actually not quite that bad. Hello, Tiny Revolutionary. How's it going, bestie? You should all be blues. Wait, no, they shouldn't be blues. I'm stupid. I have blues yet. I don't know why I was thinking I have blues clues. I ain't got blues clues. Okay, we gotta make green circuits. I gotta remember the format for green circuits. Let's make a green circuits here. Or mint chocolate potato chips, as I called them in the other game. How many do I want to make? Probably can't do 15, right? Yeah, that'd be ridiculous. Let's just start with 5. I mean, it's pretty tileable, right? I don't know if I can make that much. Let's start with 4. Yeah, 4 is more reasonable. That would just be like... Okay, so it's just like... That's greens, that's copper wire, and then they come in like that, right? I guess I need to actually place these like so. Copy. I know there's, I think you can, what is it? Alt? There's a way to copy recipes. I forget what it is. If any of our factorio knowers were in chat right now, they would be able to answer, but I don't know, I've never really used it. I just prefer to copy paste it, and I recognize that's not very efficient. But when have I ever been efficient in anything I've ever done ever? Except for random cases where I get like aggressively into efficiency for really no reason. I was watching a video somebody was commentating. It was a fucking Michael Reeves video. I'm acting like, oh, I was watching a video and it was a Michael Reeves video. That he released recently. Oh, Carl Weiser. And he was pointing out, you know, programmers will often put more work into solving a task than actually is sensible, right? Like, you could do it manually faster than you could by automating it, but I do that a lot. Right click. Oh, hi, Night Raven. How's it going, bestie? I haven't heard from you in a while. Right click, control. Oh, control. It was control. Okay, let me. Fuck. I fucked it. Okay, I put up I gotta handcraft it. Sadness. Okay, there we go. How you been, Night Raven? Okay, control, right click. Why is that not working? It's not working for me for some reason. Oh, it's shift for me for some reason. And then you can like drag it, right? It's entirely possible I rebound that, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know why. To be fair, I've never used it. Shift right to copy? Yeah, I mean, it's possible that I've changed it. Oh, I fucked this up. Wait, did I? Yeah, I did fuck this up. I also fucked this up. This should be here. Not that it matters, but it just looks better that way. And then I guess we need... Oh, I hate this a lot. Can I make this less ugly? Can I do this? I think I can do this. And then place them like this. Don't hate me. Don't hate the game, hate the player. Wait. Wait, hold on a second. I don't think that's how that phrase goes. You fuck off. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. What the fuck happened here? Oh, I need to flip it again. We do? You're so incredibly valid. Words cannot describe how valid you are, Munchkin. Right? You said it, not me. Listen. I'm being attacked unfairly. I will have you all know that I've never done anything wrong ever in my entire life, and I am perfect in every conceivable way. And I hope you all are acutely aware of that fact. Let me get rid of these trees. And I will say, from space efficiency's point, this isn't super space efficient. Not the end of the world, ultimately. Why do I have 500 trees? Did I chop 500 wood? Surely I didn't chop 500 wood by hand last time I played. Maybe I did. Anyway. I think it'll be fine. You know, I don't think we're gonna end up... Like, we can always save space to expand it, like, you know, this. So obviously this can go down. And obviously this will go away too. Like, we can make this more space efficient with time. But, I mean, what? 3, 4, 5... There's several imposter rounds in Among Us. I like Among Us, honestly. And I'm tired of pretending I don't. I'll never get over the fact that my roommate's grandparents got me an imposter hoodie. It's Among Us hoodie that says imposter on it. They also got me an Among Us themed mask, like face mask. Because they knew I liked Among Us. I don't know how they figured out I liked Among Us. But it also reminds me of the time that they were on the phone with the grandparents. And I got home from work and I came to the door and I screamed, "What's up, bitches? I'm home." The grandparents heard me say that, which was rough. Easiest kill ever on you? I don't remember that one. Wait, actually, I'm trying to remember because I have died a lot in brutal, terrible ways on Among Us. Let me blueprint this actually. Let me not accidentally possibly delete it. Pog. Make that green circuit. I need to play Among Us again. I've been saying for a long time, I want to organize a bunch of like VTubers, you know, especially probably, you know, ones in the int circle, just because that's like easy ones. But also I have some like external friends too who do Among Us. I think it'd be really fun to like get all the crew together and be like, hey, let's do a big Among Us game with a bunch of VTuber streamers. Hi, Broken Seth. How's it going, bestie? Dr. Con Scuffy. I don't know if I'm a con man. I'm a cat man, that's for sure. Among Us? I miss Among Us. Among Us is fun. I should do another community night with Among Us. Remember when I did regular community nights? What a time that was. What a day and a world we lived in. Put that there. Okay. I think that'll be good. I'm trying to get a game of Among Us going. It can be hard to organize that kind of stuff. I need to automate green circuits. Oh, I already did. I love in this game where I'm like, oh, I need to do XYZ, and then I don't. Hide and seek game, and then when you said eater, you wouldn't kill. Oh, yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that. That was really funny. Oh, that was great. Oh, man. Oh, that was really fun. And I think it was... weren't you taking revenge for something shitty I did? Didn't I, like, betray you? I don't remember. It was fun, though. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I thought it'd been a while, but yeah, it actually wasn't that long ago. If you just play with randos, I've done it a couple times, and I usually get flamed, because I'm very trolly when I play with randos. In a way that's simultaneously, oh yeah, that's pretty funny, and also, yikes, you know? But I guess that's sort of my whole personality, right? So... break your mind more, Eater. I'm so sad that I missed that day where Eater, you were like trolled to no end in that Luna community night. I don't remember if I just didn't feel like I wasn't watching. I don't remember if I might have been busy with something else. I'm often am busy on like Saturdays, particularly when she does community night. And oftentimes I'm just, as you probably have ascertained, I'm not a very social person. I can be very antisocial. In fact, this probably needs to be blue. These can probably be, well, actually, they might all need to be blue. We'll see. Time will tell. Us two, yeah, that was really funny. Honestly, I just did the same thing I wasn't supposed to do. Hello, NKB, how's it going, bestie? Welcome. I wonder what that noise is. Like when you craft a thing. What is that noise? What is that supposed to? It sounds like a like a maraca, like you know, when you shake a maraca. You know, I did honors choir when I was younger. I don't know why I can't sing. I don't know how I ended up in fucking honors choir. But I remember we had this. I might have told this story before. I'm really bad about retelling stories, and it's incredibly awkward. Some because like, you know, like an old person will retell stories a lot, but you're kind of like, oh, I don't want to call them out on it though, so you just kind of let them do it. People do that all the time. I do it a lot though. I do it frequently. Oh, I need reds for this. I forgot about that. Signify that you finished crafting something. Yeah, I just wonder like what the origin of the noise is, right? Like I know it's like, oh, the craft is done, but like what does the noise mean? Not mean, but like, you know, like obviously they got the noise from somewhere. Where do they get it from? Is my question. What is it supposed to be, you know? But anyway, the story I was gonna tell before I went on a tangent about how sometimes I retell stories, which is kind of funny if you think about it. Had this song that I should look it up, but the way the song went was shake the papaya down, shake it down, shake it down, shake the papaya down. There was also like another part of the song I don't remember because I was the one who did the shake it down part, and you had to like shake your hand, pause. If I had hands, in theory, if I wasn't a cat and I was pretending to be a cat on the internet, you had to shake your hands, like, side to side, like, shake it down. It was wild. Let me see if I can find that. Find that cursed song. Shake the papaya. Oh my god, I've never looked it up. Here we go. I sung this in honors choir when I was, like, 10. I wish I had my model on right now. I could dance.
Mama says no play. This is a work day. Up with the bright sun. Get all the work done. If you
Think I'll get DMCA for this?
the tall tree, shake the papaya down.
I forgot about the This is a work day. It's kind of catchy, honestly.
Mama says no play. This is a work day. Up with the bright sun. Get all the work done.
So deep fried, I kind of feel that, honestly. It is a little uncomfortable. Are they not gonna sing the shake it down part? I'm so offended. I am like deeply offended by this. Here we go. Here's like an honors choir performing it. 0.75 speed. I want to do it like lo-fi beats. I want a lo-fi version of this. Okay, here we go. Everybody shut the fuck up. I'm listening to Shake the Papaya Down. Okay, they gotta do the part. I remember this part so vividly. I'm gonna become the Joker if they don't sing it like I remember it from Green Circuits. There we go! Shake them down! Shake them down! I I forgot about that part, but yeah. This has made me feel so validated, because I've told this story many times, but I just never bothered to look it up to confirm, like, this was not a fever dream. This was real, and did in fact happen. Papaya down! A live sacrifice of the deep Saskatchewan? Why Saskatchewan of all places? The papaya down! So anyway, I think you get the point of the shake the papaya down. Fucking Saskatchewan? Where that's in Canada, right? Where in Canada is that? Oh. It's like the Midwest of Canada. I guess that's like between the Rockies and the Midwest, middle of buttfuck nowhere. To be fair, there's a lot of buttfuck nowhere in in North America. You know, we have a lot of that, a lot of space that is you know, not near to any major populations. I should unpause. Streaming without any music is so awkward, in my opinion. It just makes me feel very exposed. You know. Very vulnerable. The coast to where it at, I would agree with that. I mean, I like visiting the not coast, but I would agree typically that, yeah, it's pretty pog to be a gamer, you know? What are we talking about? Do that. And then that will be how iron goes. Welcome back, Alencio. Actually, from Wisconsin, close enough. Same thing. Fair enough. Wisconsin. Is that discriminatory? To be like Wisconsin? From Minnesota. My old boss was from Minnesota, and she had a Minnesotan accent. It was pretty funny, honestly. Did I make this too close? I'm worrying I made this too close. You're from Minnesota? You know, I think I knew that. I think you'd mentioned that before. That is not within the power grid. But we can move it to be here. And then we'll be in the power grid. Here's some with a Canadian accent, like the Canada or whatever. Not like that, but you know what I'm talking about. You know, y'all, if you know, you know. I should move this down, I think. I know, I'm so glad you do. Okay, we're gonna get rid of the POG blueprint. Trust me, I know. You know, I can't hear your tone when you speak in the Twitch chat, but I have to say, if I could hear your tone, I feel like you would sound very exasperated right now. You know? POG 2.0. More epic. I like how this one has a transport belt for some reason. Exasperated laugh. That's honestly my emotion at a lot of points in time. I feel like many of you are aware of that. You ever said that I had an accent even though I'm from Manitoba? Yeah, you don't really have much of an accent, honestly. Like I wouldn't have been able to guess that you were from Canada. If not for the fact that you mentioned it. I don't think people would typically be able to guess I'm from the southern United States. But it's funny because I code switch, you know, when I'm around more southern people, I start to talk a little bit more like this. It just kind of comes out a little bit more naturally, and then like you still hear it with certain things I say, like, you know, when I say oil, gotta get some crude oil. All right, then we're gonna lakes and forests, the real treasures of Wisconsin. You know, it's interesting. There's I don't know if it's a theory is the right word, but there's kind of like a interpretation of American history that says that POG, you know? What was I talking about? Oh, that basically, so like you go to Europe and like you just fucking go to like, I don't know, Paris. And it's like, wow, there's a cathedral that's 1,000 years old. It's like, yep. You know, that's sort of a part of like their antiquity, their culture, right? United States, we don't really have that, right? You know, we all the people who lived here, we fucking, you know, genocided and drove from their homes and, you know, destroyed what a lot of the things they valued. And of course, oh, thank you, MGP Jokers, for the follow. Welcome, as I'm discussing the antiquities of the United States. But obviously, like, there's no big stone cathedrals and castles and stuff that were built, millennia ago. So for us, it's sort of like natural environments, like the great sequoia trees, the Grand Canyon, right? That's sort of like our cultural identity. Of course, it's difficult to describe because there's a lot of cultures, within the United States. Anyway, it's an interesting theory to think about. Hello, Laggy Kitten. How's it going, bestie? Bestie, I just want you to know, you're so impressed with my eyebrows. Thank you. Lunar Awoken actually drew this for me. I commissioned a little kitty. The Earl can stay crude until it is processed. I love that. Super interesting way of thinking about it. I took a lot of classes like that when I was in school. That was one of the I studied a lot, with like environmental and society, like how society and the environment, they were intertwined, and how that's affected culture and technology and all sorts of things. That was a area of study for me. Interesting stuff. Very, very interesting stuff. A lot of things that we take for granted about our culture are there are things that we have perspectives, right? Like a great example is marriage, right? In the West, we kind of have this idea of romance, like, oh, you meet a partner and you go on dates and like all of this stuff, and it's kind of like, it's a level of love and romance and like all that kind of stuff. But there's a lot of countries where arranged marriage is really common. Of course, it's a little different than it used to be. It's more like your family playing matchmaker and all kinds of stuff like that. But to us, that's such an odd concept. There's a great book. It's called, what is the book called? The Namesake. It's called The Namesake. I would recommend reading it. It's about, it's Indian immigrants, to the United States, and discussing sort of the culture shock. I think the author was an Indian immigrant. Obviously, it's a fictional book, but discussing sort of that difference. But I worked with a coworker who was born and raised in India and then immigrated here for education and work. And it was just so interesting, like, to have conversations and kind of realize, like, there's a lot of shit that I just take for granted, right? Like, oh yeah, that's just how the world is. But, for the majority of people who are not me and were not born in my cultural zeitgeist, their perspective on the world, the things they take for granted and think are normal, are different, often radically so, than my own perspectives. So it's interesting. Imagine actually going on dates. People put a lot of pressure, I think, on like, oh, I need to go on dates and I need to be in relationships and I need to, engage in all of these activities, right? And I think it's more, find what makes you happy, and then the other stuff will come later, right? Like, don't make it about, we have a society, not to get deep or anything, that we live in a society, but like we put so much value. Relationships are not important. I mean, they can be important. I don't think they're important insofar as you need one to be happy. And I guess we should be clear, relationships, we're talking about romantic relationships, but I think having relations with other people is incredibly important. But you can be fulfilled very much by platonic relationships. But how should I do this? Let me go ahead and figure out how the copper is going to flow in. Probably it'd be best to split and then go underground here. We'll split here. But find what makes you happy, and the other stuff oftentimes will follow after that. Happy when it does, exactly. I think that's the right attitude to take to something like that. Give yourself time. And patience too. Although I know how frustrating. I know how frustrating that perspective can be. See, this is such an awkward. Why is there a splitter here? Does somebody want to tell me what the fuck I was doing? I was clearly not paying attention. I'm very bad about I start talking and then I'm just kind of playing the game on autopilot. All right, gotta bring the copper. Not the copper, the coal. I mean, the iron. Fuck, ignore everything I'm saying. I don't know why my words are so bad right now. I'm just very tired. I had a really couple busy days, past couple days. How do we go from Canadian sacrifice to platonic relationships? Welcome to the Dr. Von Kitty stream. I really don't know why I'm like this or how I'm like this. You know, I think it's a very valid question. All right, this was very smart of me. I've done many foolish things so far. Keeps things interesting. I mean, I'm nothing if not interesting. Whether it's interesting in a good way or a bad way is up to you. Since when the cats play Factorio, listen, George K55, welcome to the stream, by the way. You will not find a cat more epic in poggers than me who also plays Factorio. I play a lot of Factorio, actually, although I took a pretty prolonged break from Factorio because I burned out on it. But it's kind of funny because I have 542 hours in this game, which is actually EU4 is about to pass. I have like 530 in EU4, so it's actually about to pass. But anyway, so like I think a reasonable person will say, oh yeah, that's a lot of hours to be playing Factorio. But then there's so many people who are like, oh yeah, I've played 10,000 hours, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm just a fuck, you know? The point being that I do play quite a bit of Factorio, and I have for a long time. And I'm also a cat who plays Factorio. Am I good at Factorio? No. Modded Death World? We have a couple mods. The only one that really changes the gameplay significantly is I have the bendable... In fact, I should have used bendable inserters here probably. I have bendable inserters just because I like bendable inserters. But I have biters turned off. It's because they irritate me and I like to vibe and talk, as you can tell. There's a lot of me talking and not actually, you know, doing the proper gaming. So not a Death World. Although we did do a Death World community night one time, and we got nated on. It was fun. 411 hours Factorio through Steam. I see. Interesting. Interesting. Those are the ones through Steam, huh? Fair enough. Let me grab these and put them in here. But not all of them. Only some of them. I'll also grab these. But yeah, I definitely... I fit a niche, right? You know, I can't say that there's a lot of people who are on twitch.tv, right? And they're like, I would like to watch some Factorio content. And they're like, wow, if only there were a cat VTuber playing Factorio that I could watch. And then they're like, wow, I can't believe... Not exactly a common occurrence. You only have 1,180. See, that's not like that's a lot, right? Obviously, but then it's like, I don't know, the metrics are so, it's difficult because like you hear a lot about people who played, you know, a lot more than that. But of course, I think any amount you've played is valid if it's something you enjoy doing. I'm here for you. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are more here for my, you know, incoherent ramblings and random shit I say and whatever, and don't really care about Factorio, and probably have only ever learned what they know about Factorio is exclusively through me. And I'm so sorry, because I am not the place that you want to be learning Factorio. But such is the way. This is I should have mentioned this is a ribbonworld, if that wasn't apparent. This is a problem. This is going to irritate me. Playing RimWorld, I've played quite a bit of RimWorld, and I've played it on stream before, actually. In fact, it was very funny. One of my first RimWorld games on stream, I started, unpaused, my pawns went to go pick up some food that was in a cave with some bugs, and they immediately died. And I lost within the first 2 minutes of my RimWorld game. I've played 86 hours of RimWorld, which I think is a pretty decent amount. But yeah, I played it on stream for a bit. Nice, yeah, I got made fun of excessively for that one. Probably, one would say, quite validly, actually. Minecraft, I've heard lots of theory crafting, figuring out miscellaneous things in Factorio. You're very much a theory crafter, aren't you, Alessio? You like theory crafting. All right, let's go back to this. I would like to play like modded Minecraft on stream at some point. I think that would be fun. Shit happens in that game. That's an understatement of the, you know. Hey, what the fuck? Cat playing Factorio shows Kurt Cobain helping me mod Skyrim. What? Wait, hold on. So am I Kurt Cobain in this situation? What does that mean? Also, why the fuck is it like that? Oh, there we go. Let me some modded Skyrim. You know, I never actually beat Skyrim. I've played a lot of Skyrim. I never actually beat the main story. Just a cat playing games. Listen, that's what I do here. That's the vibe. That's the point of the Dr. Von Kitty stream. this is all good, right? So I can disregard these pieces. Right? And it's just these pieces I need. Is it a 1-to-1? It's not. Which is awkward. Not the main draw of the game? Yeah, that's fair. Until it breaks, you need to reorder your mods and try again. Yeah, Lindsay, you're a big video game modder, as I recall. I was just mind the dang thing called Skyrim. You know, I gotta say, it is remarkable when there's a lot of games that their continuity is kind of founded in the modding scene. I mean, a lot of games are like that. But of course, like Factorio is a game where there's a powerful modding scene. But also, I think, you know, there's a lot of people like me who primarily just only played vanilla. This is 2 inputs, isn't it? So actually, yeah, we're gonna do like this. When a yarn ball isn't enough, you know? Yeah, well, you see, I started as just a normal cat, right? And then I went to the Pog factory. I also was an expert Uno player at the time. Went to the Pog factory, and I was kind of sitting on the railing, as one does. But I was above a vat of G Fuel. You know, the Pog factory is where they make G Fuel. They process it. I fell in, and that's when I become very epic in Poggers. And I gained the ability to be a gamer and just Twitch stream. Custom cougar skin. Interesting. Yeah, I've tried to play Divinity 2 a couple times. Are you questioning? Oh, 4 hour. I thought the okay ellipses was. I don't like this song. It is kind of funny that the cats are meowing though. What was I talking about? What's the best way to do this? And let me go elsewhere, so I have more space, and then we're gonna blueprint it. Because obviously it's gonna be this, and it's gonna be this, right? So that needs to be iron. On everything, unhealthy degree, I tend to make more progress in games multiplayer because they're odd to merge. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's why I appreciate games that have very easy to access modding APIs, like Factorio, you know? I'm trying to think of where to put. How did I design this in my other? I'm sure I had a smart design for this that I'm just not even conceiving of. You know what I could do? I could do like this, right? Both of these iron plates, right? So watch this strategy. This is iron plates. Boom, boom. But then, hear me out. Hear me out. Boom. Boom. No, boom. Watch. Don't tell me this is not epic. I could probably do this more efficiently with bendable inserters. Tell me that is not how you are an expert gamer, right there. And then literal actual perfection. Literal actual perfection. You know, I actually got my start streaming, solo streaming anyway. Obviously, my first ever streams I had a channel before this was Factorio, but when I started doing solo streams, it was me playing Terraria on expert calamity mode, which I was sorely unprepared for. Okay, and then green circuits will need to come in, and they can come in over here. I feel like this is probably not the most space efficient way to do this. Let's go. I was terrible at it. I was so freaking mad. So I'm holding the shift. Whatever. No, not like that. Expert is fun, BS, but fun. I gotta say, some of the perks you got when you finally did kill the boss was pretty epic, honestly. And then we'll just go right in. Gotta go see y'all. Well, welcome, MGP Jokers. I appreciate the follow. I appreciate you hanging out with us. Hope to see you again in the future. Hope you have an absolutely fantastic, amazing, wonderful, epic, and poggers rest of your evening. Or don't, if you don't want to. You're so valid either way. Thank you, George K55, for the follow. I appreciate that. A very epic and progress of you as well, bestie. We got the whole Factorio crew joining us. This was what the stream was like back in the day. We just have random people show up, be like, "Whoa, you're a cat playing Factorio." It was more common than you would expect. Somebody like Alencio can confirm. A lot of people were very enamored with the idea of a cat playing Factorio. You are a cat? I know I'm a cat, right? I'm a freaking cat. Meow. Freaking meow meow meow, as they say. Oh, we hit our follow goal, besties. Wait, no, we didn't. For some reason, I thought the follow goal was 345. Never mind. The factory must meow. It's literally so true, bestie. Truer words have never been spoke. And that's a fact. That is a gaming fact right there. Cool. And then we can really, like, immediately switch to this. This is actually, I think, a pretty efficient way of designing this. IMHO? Does IMHO mean in my humble opinion or in my honest opinion? Does anybody know? I've never really known. I've always been too afraid to ask. Okay, so you will be output, input. Right. Input, output. Cool. My honest opinion? I thought that originally, but then I got convinced it was in my humble opinion. It kind of, in my humble opinion, it kind of makes more sense to be in my humble opinion. I wonder if this will work size. Well, it probably will. It needs to be that many. Is that right? That's too many. Brick! I did too many. Oh, there we go. I honestly disagree in your honest opinion. You know what? You're valid. You're so valid. It is remarkable to me how my words... there's like almost a mimetic quality to my words, right? Like, many of you are aware, the fact that me saying bestie has spread to others, including some of you. Some of you now say bestie because of me. Part of it is that I just incessantly use words that it's inescapable in a way, how much I end up saying them. That if you listen to me talk, even if you hate, like Araxica hates some of the stupid shit I say, but she starts saying them because she hears me say them so much. Mountain Dew. No, I'm gonna rename that actually. That's a very cringe name. Do it for the dew. Mountain Dew. Cool. Boom. Back to gaming. Bam. And now we pick it all up very slowly. They just happen. Well, I mean, there's always sort of an origin. Like, my roommate started saying bestie because you heard it on TikTok. And then I started saying bestie ironically. It often starts with me saying things ironically, and then I start saying them unironically. Because I start saying them like it's almost like a verbal tick for me. Pog was that way for a while. For those of you who have had the misfortune of being here for you know, like, since this probably was like October-ish, I got to the point where it was like constant. I could not stop saying Pog. It was unhealthy how much I was saying Pog. It was to the point that I was getting upset and frustrated with myself at how much I kept saying Pog. I mean, with Yeet, I said Yeet for a while. I've since kind of fallen off of my Yeet kick. But I was on a Yeet kick for a while. So, I understand that. Yeah, I gotta say, the Ribbon World is gonna cause some grief. I mean, it'll ultimately be fine. But there will probably be a lot of interactions like this that are awkward. That's 2. Yeah, whatever. I think about powering this. I need to do that. Should be fine to do this. Yes. God, I love when things just work. You know? Like my boy Todd Howard once said. It's just pretty epic when it just works, you know? It just works. What if I was epic? Nar. I cannot. Cool. Probably need to make... Actually, no, I think I have... I need one more. That should give me enough. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Fuck! Okay, undo. There we go. Thank God for the undo button. I wish I could undo in real life. I wish I could just be like, wow, I shouldn't have... Often while streaming, I'm like, wow, I shouldn't have said that. I wish I could press an undo button. But I can't. Sag. Sag has also been one that I say a lot. It's difficult because I have like my streamer vernacular, right? You're all aware of the dumb shit I say while streaming. Especially like the Twitch, some of the Twitch stuff, right? Like, oh, Pog or whatever. But then I have to like not say those words, especially in a professional setting. Like I can't say Pog. You know, that's just not an option for me to say Pog. I can't. I can't, you know, be talking to somebody in a formal context, but like Pog. But it's difficult. Because I say it a lot. I've long since stopped caring about that. I fortunately do not work in a position where I can say Pog without questions being asked. And I would prefer most of the people that I work with to not know that I pretend to be a cat on the internet. You know, just a kind of an awkward concept. You know, be like, hey, yeah, I pretend to be a cat on the internet. And also, it's just kind of, you know, unprofessional to say things like Pog. You have to wonder, though, you think it'll ever change? I think a time will ever come where, like, a word like Pog becomes real. You're not a real cat. No, I'm sorry. No, I lied. It was a joke. No, I am a real cat. I'm real. I'm a real cat, I swear. It's true. Please, you have to believe me. Please. This is not right. This is wrong. Okay, let me get all these right. This is input. No, this is input. Input. See, this is wrong. This should be like that. A lot of these are wrong. Holy shit. Let me just copy this and then paste it. Let me remove all of these. I'm gonna redo it from scratch. Undo button right now. I really do. I gotta say, the I pretend to be a cat joke on the internet, I make that joke even with like my real life friends. Completely unrelated to streaming. I find it incessantly funny. To be fair, I have a terminal case of main character syndrome. If that wasn't very apparent. Oh. And we're gonna put those like that. And we're gonna put these like that. And it's gonna be really epic. And everybody's gonna be like, wow, Dr. Von Kitty, you're such a good cat. And then you can't redeem Pet the Kimpty. Because I'm not in my VTuber model. But if I was... you'd be like, wow, Dr. Von Kitty. That's pretty epic. I don't know, Dr. Von Kitty. You've been acting pretty sus lately. Among Us is another one that I would describe as a verbal tick. Many things related to Among Us have become infectious to my stupid little vocabulary. And it is unfortunate. I always find it so interesting how fast red and green science are, and then how rapid the slowdown is when you're going towards blue science. Oh, this makes me want to cry, actually. Oh. No. Wait, no, I can fix it. Everything's fine. There's no cause for alarm, besties. Everything is proceeding exactly as I planned it. Hey, what is, how does what do they do when an astronomical body that orbits around the star and is of sufficient size and mass to clear its orbit, when it's its birthday, what do they do for the party? They plan it. I'm so fucking funny. Oh shit. What happened? In Factorio. Holy shit. I will bench press you. I mean, I'm a cat, so I don't think that would be that difficult, honestly. I feel like it would ultimately be pretty easy, you know? So I have these backwards now. Right? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna redo all of these again. I wonder if anybody watching realized what I was doing. Were you too engrossed in my hilarious commentary? Okay. Input. Output. Input. Output. Somebody needs circuits, not copper plates. What? Oh, fuck. Oh my god. I'm not stupid, I swear. Thank you for letting me know that, George K55. That is greatly appreciated because I'm clearly on my bullshit tonight. You go home, you're drunk. I promise I'm not drunk. I think I'm just sleep deprived and I just haven't streamed in a while. So I'm trying to, like, you know, just maintain the balance between commentary about random shit as I do. And this is why we have the Dr. Vonk derail emote. Because I get derailed very easily. Especially while playing Factorio, and then it's easy to make stupid mistakes like that. So combination of sleep deprivation and also, you know, I haven't streamed in a while. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm on my bullshit, that is for fucking sure. I hate this a lot. Okay. Now it should work. Yes. There. Oh fuck! I forgot to put the other inserters in. No. Fuck. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Output. Oh fuck. Output. Output. Input. Why are you not powered? Because you're supposed to be one down. Here we go. Input, output. I mean, other way around. Whatever. Doesn't matter. As long as I place it right, it doesn't matter what stupid shit I say while doing it. Okay, there we go. This is incorrect. This continues to be incorrect. I don't know what's wrong with me. I swear, I know I'm not good at Factorio, right? I will never make the claim to be good at Factorio. I'm not usually this bad. Wrong train with 6 wagons unloaded on a 16-belt factory. That sounds like pain, and also sounds a little too specific for it to just be a random example you're pulling out of nowhere. And if that did happen to you, I'm so incredibly sorry. Because that sounds like a rough one. Sometimes I wish they made blueprints like blue hued or something, because it's sometimes very difficult to tell the difference between slightly, especially like zoomed out. Like, it would kind of make sense to be like a hue of blue, you know? I think I have everything. Right? These are all placed. Okay. And see, now I have officially done it. Now we can start green science. Let's go and start with blue assemblers. Very epic. Very pog. Okay. What the fuck do you do after green science? I guess oil processing? And fluids and stuff? Would be the natural next step? And I guess steel. Steel is going to be kind of awkward, though. Obviously, we don't have much iron to work with here. And it looks like it's going to be pretty far to get any more iron. I mean, there's that. I don't think that's going to be very helpful. It's going to be a very awkward balance, I think. I mean, we could probably go find some. Probably be useful to get vehicles, but engine units require some form of... No, they don't actually. Okay, so we can make car pretty easily. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and make some steel. In fact, hold on. Let's put a pause on that. Let's pause our pause. You get it? Because I'm a cat. Wow, I'm funny. I'm just sometimes it baffles me how I manage to be this funny and this charming, you know? Like, I wake up every day, I'm like, man, I'm a kitty cat. You know, I eat my breakfast, I drink my water. Why are you not researching? What is research? You're just being very slow about it. Just consuming those green sciences. Not very efficiently, I'll add. Eat your Wheaties with cocaine? I'm not eating any Wheaties with cocaine. I can tell you that much. Is this side balancing properly? It doesn't look like it. It is? I think it just looks really awkward. No, it's not. What the fuck? 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, that's not side balancing properly. Okay, no, maybe it is. That's right, that's right. Okay, no, it is. I'm just being silly. So we're short on inserters? Oh, we're having input issues. That tracks, actually. I don't know why I didn't do blues here. Is this red going to be fast enough? Oh, I turned the belt. That should be fast enough? Yeah, I think that is fast enough. We can probably make that a blue if we need to. That should make it kick into gear. Hopefully. You're working, you're working. These aren't working yet. It'll probably take a second to get up to speed. It likes to fill these up first. Oh, it's slightly slow in iron. Okay, let's... Do I have enough power? I don't have enough power. That's also causing me issues. Let's expand our power real quick. Hardly know her. Epic joke, Dr. Fun Kitty, that no one has ever made before. It's funny because people have made it before. It's not that original. There's water there, and that's really fucking annoying. But it's fine, because I'll put the power... Actually, no, I don't know if I want to put the power here, because then it's going to block the rest of the factory, and it's going to be really awkward in how it's designed. Get some sleep, have fun, bestie. I hope you have an absolutely amazing, wonderful, having poggers Sleep Eater Project. Thank you for dropping by. I should go follow Eater Project if you're not already. Very funny, a very charismatic, very talented person. Nightbot? There we go. Don't worry about it. There's gonna be a little gap, but it's fine. Sometimes you just have to have a gap in your Steam generation. All right. That is the way of the PogChamp. Is that a Ranieri in my Twitch chat? Oh my god! I hope you understand. I need you to understand. I'm literally your biggest fan. There has never been anyone who was more of a fan of twitch.tv/Ranieri than me. It's just not possible. Why the fuck does it look like this? What did I do here to make this occur? Have enough power? Yeah. I should go follow twitch.tv/Ranieri, by the way. She's very up for poggers and it makes better content than I do. It's very true, bestie. I want to watch you play Resident Evil, by the way. I've been kind of sad I haven't had a chance to. A literal bestie, but can you prove that? Can you present empirical evidence of such a claim? How have you been, Ren? How you doing? How's your day been? How you doing right now? How's it going? This is kind of a vibe right now. You can't see, but I'm head bopping. Is this working? See? Why the fuck aren't you working? Okay, what did you thief? You hooligan! For a bit of time retrieving fish, if you consider automating it. Oh my god, that's so funny. That is such an incredibly funny joke that you just made. Cause it's funny because you automate the fish. Cause you put the inserter, and then it grabs the fish. Oh wow! What a hilarious joke! See, the context, for those of you who aren't aware, is that people constantly tell me, oh, you can automate fish, and it makes me want to cry. So the make of Zero won't have time to fully immerse myself in gaming for 2 weeks. I understand that. And I have to say, it is a remarkable tragedy, one might say, when you are unable to immerse yourself in the gaming for a prolonged period of time due to circumstances typically outside of your control. You know? It's gamers are oppressed by society. That's a fact. Those of us who are gamers who pretend to be a cat on the internet, you know, we faced some serious obstacles, and it's I think an issue that we really should bring increased awareness to, and that's a fact. It's true. It's very true. You know, as I've been doing for the past hour and 14 minutes, I've been dropping some hot takes. Some flaming hot takes. Why? Oh, fucking, it's a preference. The preference. Also awkward because I side balance here. Anyway. What the fuck is happening here, by the way? This may be the most cursed thing I've ever designed. This should be illegal. I should be tried at the, what is the war crime place? It's the HAGUE. How do you pronounce that?
Hague.
I should be tried at the Hague for war crimes. So, yeah. For that design there, to be clear. I'm sure I was vehemently defending this design when I was building it. I'm sure there were probably at least one person who was like, "Why are you designing that stupid fucking idiot thing?" And I have no defense. I'd like to first start by apologizing to the Academy, to my loyal fans, my friends, my family, my fellow cats whom I represent. You know, I understand that I'm held to a high standard. You know, there's not a lot of representation of cats in video gaming. And I think, you know, the role I play is an important one to inspire and represent all the cats. And by designing this terrible war crime in Factorio of a stupid fucking balancer to splitter stupid idiot system, I've really I've let you all down. I'm sorry. just all enjoying the chaos and like have any expectations. What you're saying is we are aware that you're bad at the game, and we'll be bad at the game, and we'll do stupid shit. But we love you anyway. And you know what? In a way, I think that's comforting, right? We all hold ourselves to too high a standard. And sometimes we have to remember that others will never hold us to a standard that high. Because I think they really just care about, you know, are we safe? Are we comfortable? Are we valued? And are we achieving what we want to achieve? And sometimes it's okay to not always be an overachiever.
Whoa,
just
what's
to be an
this?
achiever.
Steps
Yes!
on a landmine and falls
Broken
off.
Seth Bessie, thank you for resubscribing for 2 months. Dravonk dummy indeed. I love that she says Dravonk. Thank you so much for resubscribing, Bestie. That is so epic. Thank you. Oh my god. One of my favorite. No, don't tell anybody. Okay, this is a secret. Broken Seth, can you keep a secret? This is a top tier secret. This is like Area 57. That's how secret this is. No? Okay, I'm gonna tell you anyway. You are one of my favorite Luna the Gamer Cat chatters. I have favorites. I'm not gonna lie. I'll keep it a buck with you. I have favorites, you know? When somebody comes into Luna the Gamer Cat's chat and says, you know, some weird or creepy shit, I don't like those people that much. I'm gonna be honest with you, alright? When somebody is like, I think I respect people in Twitch chat, and I try to do it. I'm not great about it. I'm an attention whore. I'll be honest with you. Who just like come in and vibe, and they watch, and they make jokes, and they type lol in chat and whatever. Like, I respect those chatters so much more than the ones who are creepy. You know, I don't like it. Thankfully, I don't have a lot of creepy people for me. I feel so often awful for women in streaming who have to deal with the amount of just internet creepiness on Twitch. I mean, I've dealt with creepiness, to be honest, and it makes me deeply uncomfortable, and I have to deal with it on a very minor basis, relatively speaking. Through Shay, yeah, I haven't really watched much of Shay, to be honest. I know Shay just like through Luna, but I haven't really watched anything of her content. I know Creepy, yeah, probably just by being on Twitch, you kind of get exposed to it. Worked for Mind a Geek? What is that? I'm afraid I don't know what that is, bestie. I'm just ambient creepy, not creepy towards people? What do you mean ambient creepy? Google it? Okay. Oh! Oh, I see. Ah! All right. Yeah, that explains that. I now understand what you the communication of which you were relaying to me. I understand why you would know creepy based on that. You probably would have some experience with that. What an experience, though. I would very much like to get cars. I'm gonna end stream relatively soon. My name is not Seth. I hate to break it to you, but my name is not Dr. Von Kitty. No, that's a lie. I'm lying. I swear. My real name is Dr. Von Kitty. It's true. I would never lie to you. I'm a real cat. I swear. I'm real. I would never lie. I think I'm just running around. I don't have anything to do. I'm sure there's probably something I could do that would be useful. Like, I could set up stone brick production. Actually, stone bricks might be useful. I think that might actually be worth. Well, actually, no. So we probably want to preserve our stone and not waste it. Because obviously there will be a substantial amount of effort that will go into transportation. Alright, let's make some engine units. My name is what? My name is who? Yeah, I have no idea what your name would be, Alenciel. Just completely beyond me. Just totally no idea. Working company is both feminine and masculine depending on the country. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, you gotta diversify your portfolio, you know? You gotta, you can't just not put all your eggs in one basket, you know? You gotta have a lot of baskets, a lot of eggs. Named Sasha. When I hear Sasha, I think of the Heavy's gun from T-Fortress 2. Super masculine and mini. It's weird how there's names like that. Even like regionally, names can vary. Like Ashley. Isn't Ashley a name that both men and women have? Most Ashleys I've known have been women. Most men who were named Ashley didn't really go. It often changes with time, too. Which can be awkward, like if you're named, you know, a masculine name, but then that quickly becomes a feminine name throughout your life. More feminine. I think it used to be more masculine, and then it became more feminine, which is really something. I need to make some steel. I'm just gonna do that by hand, though. Let's grab some iron, like that. 100% depending on the region. That makes sense. A lot of names are like that, to be fair. Especially if they're not like religious derived. Like if a name is derived religiously, then that kind of changes it a little bit. Changes the calculus. In Europe, masculine, and Asia, feminine. Interesting. It's weird how names are like that. Have that variation. Is it derived religiously? Oh, really? Interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm gonna need a lot of the steel, I'm recognizing. Well, it's 8 plus 5, and that's not that much, to be honest. We are gonna craft these in a machine, though. No one would ever guess it. I'm gonna Google top 50 most common names. And then I'm gonna roll a dice, generate number between 1 and 50. 3. John. Wait, no, these are divided into males and females, which is probably not. I don't think John is a feminine name in Asia. If it is, I'm unawares. Bonk. Bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. 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 You know? Let that do its thing. Cars are done. We're now going to research advanced material processing. We do need to make steel furnaces. Because steel furnaces are better. You know, you have to wonder though, why is it? I guess steel furnaces are theoretically better because they trap the heat better. Like stone furnaces are less insulated, like stone isn't a conductor. It's like it doesn't sort of hold the heat. So when you burn the coal, you're releasing, you know, more of that heat ambiently, rather than, of course, using it towards whatever smelting activity you want to do. Versus, I guess, in a steel furnace, less heat is being released ambiently and is being held within the furnace to make your production more efficient. To be fair, I think the efficiency of the fuel does not change between the types of furnaces, does it? 90 kilowatts, steel furnace. Yeah, so the actual consumption of the fuel does not change. It's just the crafting speed changes. But that's probably because the actual, in terms of gameplay, the fuel consumption doesn't really matter that much. To TBH with you. I should make a radar. I should make a pog. We don't have enough power. Oh, I already made a radar. Oopsie. It turns out I'm stupid. Turns out I'm an idiot and I don't know shit. Alright, and we're gonna make a boiler and 2 steam engines. We're going to produce some steam. We're going to add some engines with turbines that spin via the steam. Crazy shit, I know. Hard to believe. I just realized that this is stupid because it's the dippa, and then when you do the dippa, then it works perfectly. And then the steam engines run. Well, and they're putting a lot of very nasty shit into the air. Because We probably don't have any limestone here, besties. It really do be like that. Poggers. Now we produce enough power. I don't know why I paused there. I was like, what do I need from here? I don't need anything from the green circuits currently. I need from here. Wait, is this really not done? Oh no, it is done. Okay, we're good. See, there's the Nightbot message I was rambling about incoherently at the start of the stream. Dude, here I think it was pretty coherent. I think you would understand what I was saying. And now we've built the car. Oh. It's beautiful. One may even say it's very epic and poggers. Alright, let's go scouting. I didn't mean to do that. Brim brim! I'm in me mom's car. Get out me car. Okay. I hate this forest. Do you think I can just drive? I guess I can just drive through it, right? Not very efficiently. Okay, it'll probably be easier to just get out. And I just realized I never changed my suit color to be pink. What was the pink? It's like this. Hello, joggers. How's it going? Welcome. This is the pink. Okay, I'm gonna have to make myself a path. In fact, I should be. Can I make grenades soon? Where are grenades on the military progression? Are they, or do they require military science? The military science requires grenades. Can I make grenades right now? No, where is it? Is it a military 1 tech? Tempted to unfollow, then refollow, so you have to say meow. I mean, I'll just say it for you anyway, if you would like. I'm completely happy to just say meow, if you would like me to. Really, you just have to ask, you know? If you ask a cat nicely, hey, will you meow? Then, Broken said that wasn't offering to you. God, wow, you think I would just meow for you? Oh my god, wow. Way to impose. Oh, I see, it's military too. Yes, I do. And I'm tired of pretending I don't. Okay, alright. Wait, do you want like a normal meow, or do you want me to get like close to the mic and do like a meow, or like what kind of meow do you want? Because I think there's a number of meow variations, right? Yes, I just asked you an either or question. Yes is not a valid answer. It doesn't answer the question. I mean, I guess it sort of indicates like you're okay with any. Do the best meow you can. Okay, I gotta sit up for this. It means I want both? Okay. Both of these nuts? Haha, dice. Alright. Meow? 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 Meow. 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 There you go. There's a good meows. Thank you. I mean, I'm a real cat, so I mean, it would make sense that I'm very good at meowing. Thanks. You're so incredibly welcome. It is simply my pleasure to meow for the viewers at home. You know, I want to share the language of my people. They ruined it. What? Huh? What? Huh? What? Huh? Did not make it dirty? I don't think anybody made it dirty. Oh, the gasm emote? See, I've kind of learned not to find the gasm emotes making things dirty, just because it's such like a part of the Twitch culture, you know? To like use the gasm emotes for like anything like asthma or whatever it may be. So I usually don't find the gasm emotes to be. I mean, I don't really use them personally, but I don't really find them that dirty. But geez, I mean, it's just kind of like, I don't know, like even Twitch like has, it's kind of funny honestly to me because they're so weird about it, but then they have the fucking Craygasm emote, which is called Craygasm. Yeah, it is kind of. I would say the Twitch culture has a lot of very strange memes. That if you extract them from sort of the not to use this word multiple times in one stream, the zeitgeist of Twitch. The, I guess, echo chamber, if you will. Is kind of strange. Like, huh. That is an odd thing to say. But, I don't know, you just get kind of used to it. Find the weirdest emote I can. You're gonna have a hard time finding much weirder than Gasm, to be honest. Let's see what the weirdest emote I have is. Let's see. And we have a lot of Frankerface and BTTV emotes that one could probably say are strange. Yeah, I would say the butt emote. I'm kind of shocked that Twitch allowed the butt emote. To be fair, they do have this stupid emote, Jabasted, which is perhaps the worst emote on this stupid idiot website. And I resent it a lot. I have gifted subs to people that I don't know. Who is this? Apparently I follow them because I turned off. I got a lot of gifted subs to people I didn't follow, and I was like, okay, I gotta get rid of this. But then I still get them to people I don't even know. Sleepy Guy has this emote, which is a strange emote, I'll be honest with you. Pizza Time. Honestly, pretty good emote, in my opinion. I would give that emote a solid 8.5 out of 10. This is an odd emote, I will say. From Zen, who is Sleepy Kai's friend. You got this emote for Neko Ichika. Yeah, I gotta say, the multi-emotes are pretty funny. Pizza Time, copy this, pasta that. You know, it feels like there's almost a story there. You know? I don't know what the story is. There's also, there's like Small Kappa. Where is Small Kappa? It's like Kappa but small. I gotta say, the Small Kappa emote is pretty strange. It's an odd emote to have. There's a lot of variants of Kappa. The squid emote, pretty normie, honestly. Pretty normie emote. Okay, we're going from room now. Remember when I was playing Factorio? What a time that was. What a country we live in, where a cat can play Factorio. This is very cursed what I'm doing right now. I love how I can just see the edge of the world. It's kind of beautiful. Hashtag. It's a snake. I gotta say, I don't like the new PogChamp very much. I actually kind of really liked when they did PogChamp as like, they would just select a bunch of streamers and like cycle through like one per week or month or whatever. So PogChamp was constantly changing when they replaced the original PogChamp. Pollution behaves very strangely in ribbonworlds. It very much does. Often to your credit, though, I think. Yeah, Jabasted is I hate that emote a lot. Okay, we got some iron, some big patches of iron. A little bit of copper there, a little bit of oil there. Cursed 100%. Yeah, Jabasted is a very cursed emote. Not a fan of Jabasted. I would consider myself in the Jabasted skeptical crew. Hi Saki, how's it going, bestie? You finished watching Megamind? There's some copper. Poggers. You know, I'm gonna do something epic. Finish the movie. How was Megamind? Megamind is an excellent film, I will say. Hi Capwap, how you doing? Megamind is a good film. I will definitely. I would say Megamind is a high quality film. Definitely underrated in its time. Although I will say people say it's underrated. I'm like, I mean, I feel like it's kind of in retrospect people rate it pretty highly. So I feel like at some point you have to be like, it was underrated when it came out. Sort of like Van Gogh, right? Like I don't think anybody's gonna say, oh, Van Gogh's underrated. You know, he was underrated when he came out, right? Like he was doing his art stuff, but his art stuff. Very elegant, Dr. Bunkin. You were watching movie? Did you enjoy it, Capwap? Fuck! A rock! I think it's almost already hit cult classic status, if I'm keeping it real with you. It is very memeable. You know, the no bitches meme comes to mind as, you know, reaching to a substantial level of cultural relevance. In remarkably little time. I don't know where that meme came from, to be honest. I wanted to be an evil genius. You are an evil genius, bestie. Nah, it's just kidding. You're like you're a wannabe evil genius, but you're too good, so you're really just a genius. You're like a good. You're kind of like Megabind, honestly. You know, like you're a good guy. You know. But like you want to be like evil. Alright, so never visited. I got gifted a sub for. What an emote. Shave your hand. You can be Megamind. Anybody can be Megamind. I don't think you need to shave your head. You know. I'm blue. Badi biba da ba. Bada bada, as they say. Okay, we found stone. Okay, we found everything but coal. I'm gonna find some coal, and I'm gonna end stream after that. Do 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 do. You're already bald for reasons. You know, there's an ongoing joke that I'm bald, which I think is pretty strange, given that I'm a fucking cat. I mean, you know, everybody, you know, do you, but like. I never understood the Dr. Von Kitty is bald joke, if I'm being honest with you. I don't get it. I mean, I guess it's sort of like absurdist humor. Bald cats do exist, yes, but it's quite obvious that I'm not a Sphinx cat, right? If random strips it out of your fur. Yeah, I mean, I do get how one could interpret, okay, there's some coal. That the stripes are not stripes, but rather missing patches of fur. Even that doesn't make you bald. know, I guess one could say I'm balding if we follow that interpretation, which of course is inaccurate. You could be Kitty. I mean, you can see me. It's paint, bald or mauled. I mean, I get that it's to get a rise out of me, right? And I will concede it is remarkably easy to get a rise out of me. And it is pretty funny to get a rise out of me. I get a rise out of me on a number of occasions. Any gold ore on your world? Oh my god, I haven't found any diamonds. Mine diamonds! You know, like the Minecraft song? Yeah. You can't see, but I'm nodding approvingly of Minecraft. What a game. Bald because cancer? Oh, that seems like a pretty weird joke to make, bestie. My sign is Cancer. Okay, I'm gonna start my next research. I'm gonna end stream here. Skin was bleached by the game fuel. I don't like that you called G Fuel game fuel. I hate that a lot, actually. Dark humor, yeah, I don't normally do a lot of dark humor around here. I'll keep it real with you, bestie. Unless it's I'll do self-facing humor, but I don't do much dark humor. You're Gemini? You would be a Gemini. I don't know what that means. I don't really believe in all the astrological stuff. I'm keeping it real with you. That's what it stands for, right? I mean, that is what dark humor is. I guess by definition. I just find dark humor is very difficult to pull off, in my opinion, right? It's very easy to stray into dark for the sake of dark and not dark for the sake of humor, right? It requires a deft touch, in my opinion. And as you all know, I have the stand-up comedy tag on, so I'm an expert. You would be a Libra, wouldn't you? You really would be. So it's different from dark. Yeah, I mean, it's just more like, oh, I'm stupid, you know, not like, oh, I don't know. I'm a RAR person, like RAR XD so random. I don't know what that means. I'm Poggers, Kitty. You are Poggers. Leo. Oh, you're a Leo. AKA RAR person. Wow, now that is something. Oh, fuck, the research finished. Poggers. Okay, nice to stream, besties. Oh, I was muted. I don't know how the fuck I muted myself. How long was I muted for? I was going on a rant about how Lenciol definitely was a Scorpio, even though I know absolutely nothing about astrology. I know 100%. And this is not a joke. 100%. 2 minutes? 1 minute? Not long. I'm getting some mixed signals here. And if I know anything about mixed signals, it's that you take them as a no. What does no mean in this context? The question was, how long was I muted? No. That doesn't really answer the question, does it? Wow. The sage wisdom of Reddit.com has abandoned me. I'm really funny, in case you're wondering. About 2 minutes. I'm discheesed by that. I would say that this emote, this right here, describes my feeling about that. Round it to 1.5 minutes. We'll take the average. Oh, taking the average oftentimes is actually more inaccurate because it's not really based on facts. Rather, it's taking two positions that are often unequal and not. We often can assume that there is one objective truth and that it's entirely possible that one position is the truth and one position is false. And instead, we should really consider the integrity and the fidelity of both arguments and then make a reasoned decision based on which one is, rather than trying to find a false sense of compromise between two positions that may not really deserve equal status. So anyway, meow. Stream is finishing. Yeah, I apologize. It was going to be a short stream today. But I will be back someday, probably, maybe, or I'll just delete my channel. You know, I often consider just deleting my channel and all my presence from the internet, and none of you would ever hear from me ever again. I probably won't do it, though. Meow. Scorpio is passionate and assertive people with determination and focus. Absolutely, bestie. And see, that's why you're a Scorpio. Also, Scorpios are just like, you know, they have Scorpio energy, you know? Like, oh, man, Scorpio, you know? Scorpio sounds like a Harry Potter spell, to be fair. Like, Scorpio! I wanna get that! I would track you down. Please don't make jokes like that. That kind of makes me scared, because I'm always scared that people will track me down, and I don't like that. Could do that, Kitty, but you'd live on in our hearts. I'm so glad that I would, bestie. You would live on in my heart, for sure. Anyway, that's the stream. I'll see you all next time. Probably for more Factorio. Also, I have my VR chat model made. I have to play like a few more hours to unlock, or just give them $10. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet. To unlock the status of being able to upload my own model. And then I could do it. Thinking that joke, but was not going to make it. Yeah, I don't like jokes like that. Track down people for positive intent. That's sort of the problem. You can't really like differentiate between what is positive and negative, right? If you're a where you can't stream that, well, I wouldn't stream public lobbies. It would just be me. I like the idea of being able to like have a physical presence and like record myself doing silly things in VR chat. I would just be in, and of course I might let my friends and viewers that I trust join me as well. But no, I wouldn't do public lobbies. I have absolutely no interest in that because I'm not, as you all know, I'm not much of a socialized people. So into positiveness, I also don't like that joke. Please don't make that joke. I really am being serious. I don't like when people make jokes like that. Anyway, that's stream besties. I will see you all next time. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic, amazing, wonderful, epic, and poggers rest of your evening / day / morning / whatever time it is for you, or, you know, not if you're not real. But yeah, bye. Meow. I forgot to in stream.